Have you ever noticed something strange? The nicest person in the room is often the one people appreciate the least. They're always there when someone needs help. They say yes more than no. They forgive easily. They rarely complain. Yet somehow, they're the ones who end up feeling overlooked. Why does that happen? Shouldn't being kind make people value you more? Psychology says, not always. Imagine a friend who never says no. Need someone to listen? They're there. Need a favor? They'll help. Need someone to cover for you? They'll probably agree. At first, everyone calls them amazing. But after a while, something changes. People stop asking, "Is this okay with you?" Instead, they start expecting the kindness. Without realizing it, appreciation slowly turns into expectation. And that's where the problem begins. Our brains are surprisingly quick to adapt to what becomes predictable. Psychologists call this a form of habituation. When something good happens repeatedly, we gradually stop noticing it as much because it starts to feel normal. Kindness works the same way. If someone is always available, always understanding, and always giving, people may unconsciously begin to see those acts as the default instead of recognizing them as generous choices. That doesn't necessarily mean people are selfish or don't care. Often, it means they've simply stopped noticing the effort because it has become part of the background. Being kind isn't the problem. The problem is believing kindness means never having boundaries. Maybe you've been that person, the one who answers every call, the one who checks in on everyone else, the one who puts other people's happiness before your own. Until one day, you wonder why no one checks in on you. That feeling hurts, not because you expected applause, but because you hoped your kindness would be remembered. Here's something worth remembering. Being a good person doesn't mean saying yes to everything. Healthy kindness includes healthy boundaries. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do, for yourself and for your relationships, is to say, "I can't today." The people who truly value you won't stop respecting you because you protected your time, your energy, or your peace. In fact, healthy boundaries often make kindness feel more genuine because it's a choice, not an obligation. So maybe the goal isn't to become less kind. Maybe it's to stop confusing kindness with self-sacrifice. Because people should appreciate your generosity. But you should value yourself enough not to give until there's nothing left. What do you think? Have you ever felt taken for granted because you were too nice? Or do you think being kind is always worth it no matter the outcome? And if you've ever been taken for granted, ignored, or made to feel like your kindness wasn't valued, you're not alone. Subscribe to Psycheory for more psychology insights that help you understand people, protect your peace, and grow stronger with every video. Until next time, stay aware and stay safe.